Alright guys, LPB here, coming at you with another video today. As I promised yesterday, I'm going to go over the pack that I have taken with me while I'm on training. Okay, you can see it right there. Okay. This is a Rothko medium transport pack. It's decently sized. I would like it a little bit bigger than what it is. It's just, it rides really nice and narrow. Now, I do have it kind of wide, but it works for my purposes right now. One thing that's not on here is a machete. There is a machete that I attach to the molly webbing right there. It's currently sitting in my truck. I didn't want to walk through a hotel with a machete on my bag. That'd be not advised, as it was walking through here with this. I got a couple of weird looks, but it is what it is. All right, so on the bottom, I just have a twin size wool blanket. It's about 80% wool. It's not super cold here yet. It is, I believe, still September 29th, I believe. So it's not terribly cold, but it does get down cold enough right now where I am gonna want some sort of warming layer while I'm sleeping. So that's right there on the bottom, attached by these straps that come with the bag. I would like them a little bit longer. I'm going to see if I can do something about that. This is a work in progress still. Moving right along to the as worn right side, I have my hydration system. You've probably seen this. This is the same system that was in my CF82 pattern web gear. It's the cover, canteen, and the cup. That just slides right in there. Like so. Easy enough, I can get to it. Just throw one strap off and then it's good to go. I've yet to find something for my purposes that works better than this. Eventually I would like to get a grail system and also attach it here. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a 32-ounce bottle pressure style filter. So you just fill the bottom portion up, push the main cup down, and it filters through the bottom. So that's a gradual improvement. And in this, pardon for the video qualities, guys, my tripod broke. This compartment here, I believe they call that a flex pack. It's Rothko. Every pouch you see on here is Rothko. This is kind of on a budget because I'm developing this system for a buddy bag, but if I wouldn't use it myself, I wouldn't hand it to somebody to use. So there's that. Now this compartment here is kind of specialized in a sense that it's something that I've wanted to try doing for a while, but I haven't really gone forwards with it. A couple of my videos ago that you heard me talk about a drone. That's exactly what's in here. Okay, but before you get to that, this also just sits right on top of the drone. It was a waste of space just to keep just the drone in there. This is the solo stove, and this compartment you see up top here, it's just, or this bulge, the stove itself is only yay big, so there's all this empty space. So I got one of those emergency camp fuel style stoves, and I just put it right on top there. and that just sits right on top of the drone, which I just have in a Ziploc bag right now. Might be getting a case for it, I'm not sure. It's a cheap drone, got it on Amazon. It's like a knockoff of a DJI Maverick Mini. Let me try to take it out here. Okay, it's just your typical quadcopter. I think it's by the drone number is E85. I'm not sure who makes it. Okay, it's got a camera on it, and then it's got the controller, which is basically just a knockoff of a E85, or sorry, a DJI Maverick Mini. So my theory with the drone is that I can stay in a deflated position. So let's say got out of the city, which is what the plan is here. Get out of the city as fast as possible and hit the back roads. Well, I'm going through a lot of farmers fields and a lot of mountainous terrain to get home. That'll come in extremely handy. There's an app on my phone. I have a solar charger that's sitting on the dash of my truck. Grab that, throw that in my back pocket, and it comes with me. So I'll have an extra charge for my phone, and the camera on this runs right off my phone, so I can lay in a deflated position just on the other side of a hill, following the military crest when you're moving, obviously. Pop this bad boy up, fly out. It's got a 15-minute flight time. I do have an extra battery in the truck too for this. It's just not in the bag right now. So each battery is 15 minutes, and they charge via USB cable, so again, I can recharge it. Pop this bad boy up, fly over, and hopefully see any threats or issues or terrain features that I'm gonna have to cross well before I get to them. The thing's pretty fast, so I'll be able to go far distance scouting with that. In my tribe, we do have an actual DJI Mini or Maverick Pro, the big one. A friend of mine bought it, and this thing's got a 45-minute flight time, and it can go far, and it can go way higher than this thing. So, but this is good for like a recon kind of thing. If I'm gonna ditch that, it was like $60. It's not gonna hurt my pocket. So if it breaks, I'm not gonna be too sad. The other one was like $3 grand. So not something I'm willing to spend money on right now. Again, in there, I just have a pretty much half a roll of Gorilla Tape, full size 2-inch roll, I think it is, wrapped around an old, I think it's a benefits card I have wrapped around in there from one of my old workplaces. Moving right along, in the front half, I have deodorant, because you don't want to smell bad, cordage, water purification tablets inside of a little plastic baggie. I did have them in here, but they used to fall out a lot, so not the best spot for them. I have a Headlight. I know this one works. It's got batteries in it. As you can see, it hasn't been used yet. I use one of these on a daily basis for work, and it has a red light setting on it, which is extremely important. Alright, that's it for that. Top here, I have a on-the-go roll of Gorilla brand duct tape, just with a string attached to it. In case I have to use it, I can put it around my wrist and not lose it. In here, this is just medications, comfort items. Get something in your eyes. Something I recently started carrying. This right here is a lifesaver. Okay. I'm gonna have to exchange this actually. I just noticed it's expired. So that's gonna have to get replaced. Good thing I'm making this video. These things, if you get something in your eyes, you can help flush it out with this. It's pretty good. I also have, these are just some extra strength Tylenols, some 1-a-day vitamins, some more extra strength Tylenols. Gonna have to replace this. Yep. But that's basically a allergy pill. And in the front of this Max Petition pocket pouch, I don't even know if they still make these. I have 2 of these hotel style soaps, just to wash your hands with, given what's going on right now, and it's just good to wash your hands in general. It's nice to have. Sorry guys. Now, as I said before, my bug out to get back home was about 500 kilometers as the crow flies, so probably about 8 with me walking it, going the back way. And then in this front pocket here, this is a little bit redundant, but again, as you remember, in here I have the 1-quart canteen cover and cup, so I can cook in that, I can filter water, I can store water in there. This here is something I got on eBay a while ago. As you can tell, it's old, but it's an original Boy Scout cook kit. Now, sorry, this kit, the reason why I got the actual one is because I had a knockoff one, and man, they're nowhere near as tough. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and spend the extra 20 bucks and get an original. So it is what it is, but it's worked out for me so far. No complaints. So with this kit, you get your bottom, I guess it's like a saucepan, and you get a plate. Okay, so you can eat out of that. You get another pot. With a lid. And you get a little cup. Okay, 2 of these cups will fill this. So I can put water in there to cook, use this as a measuring device. I also got this little, what they call a hobo tool. It's fork knife spoon bottle opener. My famous pill bottle full of sugar. And that just sits right inside the cup. And goes inside the pot. The plate sits on top, and that closes right up, and it's got its self-contained bag, which I like. Then in the bottom there, I have toothbrush, toothpaste. Dental hygiene is important, guys. I used to chew tobacco, and I just recently got my teeth fixed from it, so if you chew tobacco, I highly recommend stopping. It's disgusting. I feel much better now that I quit. I also have fork, knife, spoon in here. Again, redundancy. I am with other people that I work with, so they live in the same area, so I'm not going to be going by myself. I do have a second one of these bags in the truck that's a lot less outfitted than this, kind of bare bones, same blanket. I also have a third bag in there that's a lot smaller, that's bare bones, 5 C's, 10 C's. 10 C's is survival. In there, no creature comforts, nothing. Just strict bare bones. It's my buddy bag, with like the unexpected other persons tagging along kind of thing. I have an extra bag for them. There's 4 of us here right now from where I work, so I can outfit 3 of us, and one of them, well, I'm sure we can scrounge up enough gear from inside the truck to give the other guy something. I generally carry enough equipment in the truck to outfit every single seat. So for every seat that's in the truck, there's at least the 5 C's for every seat. One of them is just 5 C's in the front because next to nobody ever sits there, but the other 4 seats, there's at least the 10 C's of survivability for each seat. Okay, that's extremely important, and enough water for 3 days within the truck. Okay. In here, I also carry my second Bear Grylls flint. Love this thing, self-contained. Started many a fire with it. It's really good. 2 glow sticks or chem lights for signaling. One thing that I should mention, as I said, this is where I grew up. This is not a good idea. If you know anything about bad areas, you know why this is not a good idea. This will be tucked away very fast and not pulled out until I get out of the city. Especially in this area where the blue is more prevalent. This is just a Smith's diamond rod, diamond stone, quick sharpening. Really like it. It's good. It's not going to give you a razor sharp edge, but it'll give you a working edge. Again, I just tuck my Mora in there. Now, if I do have to use this bag, while on the topic of Mora, this will be going on my hip. This is the OKC Air Force Survival Knife, or SP1. I've had, again, this was off my web belt. I've since retired that, moved to something better. I still have it, but not in the role that I normally have it in. It's more set up as a recon kit for one of my bucket locations. It's stashed there, along with a rucksack full of goodies. But there you go. That'll be one on my hip. I have another Mora with that web belt set up. As I said, it's starting to get a little bit cold here, so I do have just a beanie. It's good to keep your head warm. I always do have on baseball hat, good old country boy. And never leave home without a good hat. Leather work gloves. .310 stakes because I don't want to be dicking around carbon stakes if I don't have to. They're plastic, they're light. This is just a field message pad and a couple of road maps, so I'm not going to open that. But in here is Sharpies, white erase markers to be marking on my laminated maps, and a couple other things. I think there's a razor knife in here. There should be a razor knife in here, and a couple smaller glow sticks. In here goes along with it's just a sunglasses. Yeah, Pit Vipers, if you guys know. Yes, I rock those. I work in the trades. It's kind of our thing. Anyways, I like to get on those trends sometimes, but it is what it is. And I just have a El Cheapo pair of binos. Having a set of eyes on you, that's definitely going to give you an advantage. Wet wipes, you can imagine what those are for. Moving on. That's it for that pocket. Yep. In here, I have cover element, just a Marpat poncho. Can't go wrong with a poncho. Some cordage. That's just not tarred bank line. It's basically bank line without the tar on it. I have another stainless steel cook set. As I said, there's 4 of us here. This is one of those things that I would be like, hey buddy, here you go, right? Along with one of the Nalgene bottles that's in the truck. Okay, there's that. So that'll free up a lot of space in my bag that I don't really need. And as I said, there's 4 of us, so All right, biggest issue with there being 4 people. There's not enough food here. For me, this is plenty. But if I start eating, they're gonna know I have food. They're gonna want some. Okay. So in here, I just have. You've seen this bag before. It's power bars, oatmeals. I think there's a couple packs of ramen in there still that I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna have to cycle that through, and yeah, Cliff bars, Laura bars, just quick calories, right? Things you can eat on the move, and if you have to, you can heat up some water, or don't even have to heat it up. You just rehydrate. In here, this is the original Pathfinder School Woodsman kit, Woodsman's Pantry, I think it's called. It's in a wax canvas bag, and this is empty. I kept that empty for foraging if I have to. Put some worms in there, carry your live bait with you, or if you have to have a fire, next fire mentality, Char Cloth. Right? You can make Char Cloth and then put it in here. I have a fire kit on me at all times. That's in an Altoids tin that I can make Char Cloth with. This one has about 1.5 pounds of rice, spices. You guys eating bland food sucks. Instant mashed potatoes, and just some extra quartered or Gorilla tape. Oh my god, I forgot what it's called there for a minute. On the bottom, this is just electrical tape. Helps keep a waterproof seal. And that's a whole box of instant mashed potatoes in there. So you're not gonna go through that, guys. Well, you will, but there's a lot there. And then to make bannock, just quick and easy biscuit mix. So in all honesty, for me alone, right there's enough food for 3 days. And here with the biscuit mix, again, there's enough food there. And in the truck, I brought some in. Sorry guys. I have dehydrated rations that I can throw in that bag. Okay, there's a meal. There's the dessert, I think. Yeah. Because, you know, having sweet food is going to give you a decent amount of morale boost, especially if I'm walking for probably close to 3 weeks to get home. I'm going to need it. Again, I carry cash on me. After a couple of days, so I'm far enough out into the country to hook back around, I can buy some more food, because where I'm going, there's no cell service anyway, so the chances of them actually knowing anything's going on is very slim. And I know enough people along the way that I could get food off of, but I've already had those conversations with and pre-positioned my own supplies there as well. So there's that. That's just my get home bag. It's kind of heavy, but I think the whole system itself weighs about 30 pounds, give or take. So 30 pounds, 800 kilometers at the longest, 500 at the shortest. And obviously as you eat, it'll get lighter. So, and again, worst case, if I have to dish a few things, I dish a few things. But there's that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, Bone Tactical EDC Relentless. Sorry, this is kind of a plug here. I do get a little bit of payback for it. You can use OPB 10, Oscar Bravo Papa 10, for 10% off your purchase. Everything in your cart from bonetactical.com. I'm going to start trying to see if I can get some more clients. I hate to do this, guys, but it's getting tough out here, so I'm gonna have to start doing a little bit of promotional stuff on the channel. So moving forwards, if you see that, I apologize. Just something I got to do for mental well-being in my family, and I hate to do it, but it's got to get done. Just smells defeat, right? So yeah, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that little bell icon so when I upload more videos, you'll be able to see it. I'll be back on here again in a little bit for another week, and I'll be making more videos in between then. I'll be actually running this thing through the ringer this winter on a couple of excursions, and I'll keep you guys posted. So again, thanks for watching, guys. This is OPB, out.